Hey, the Mantis buddy stopped working, and I got really annoyed. I'm just not gonna play those games today. I don't have the patience for it right now. I've not been in a very good mood. I'm getting annoyed that I paid for that fucking program, and it keeps breaking. Like, if you're gonna charge for it, then make it work consistently. I feel kind of stupid paying for it, because it's only gotten worse. What the hell's with these weird-ass names they have? Controls are jacked. As soon as the guy started charging, he started charging for that program. It just got worse and worse. I have no fucking clue why. I used to have it. The service would be up for like weeks at a time. I would have to go back to the computer and reinstall it like twice a month, maybe 3 times tops. But now it's like it's doing it every day. I don't know what the hell the guy changed, but if you're gonna charge people for something, it needs to run better, not worse. It's like basic functionality with that thing just doesn't work anymore. Am I like soft lock? What the hell? Nothing wants to work today. I just don't have any patience to go back home. I don't really care. I wasn't going to play KOF much today anyway. I wanted to play other stuff today. There's nothing really going on in that game right now. It's mostly just trying to get the rubies you can. Get the rubies you can and try to not get boned by RNG. That's like all there is. I can go without playing that today. Whoa, fucking major input lag. I screwed up something there. Is it because I put frame skip on? That's the only legit program that doesn't try to steal information from you. It used to be the most reliable too, but now it's not. It's really weird that all that started happening as soon as that guy started charging money for it. I think that paying real money for an app on there, which is like already a really hard thing to get people to do on this platform. People don't want to pay for anything. You need to bring your A game and not have the thing crash and stop working randomly like 3 times a day. Because I actually checked it before I came over here so that I didn't have a repeat of last night and have to go home. I feel like he needed to do way more testing before charging for it. Kind of just skip that step. It's the only option that doesn't require root access, so it might as well be the only one. The other ones ask for like permission for your address book and shit. Why the hell do you need that information? Frame drops ruin this game. I don't know why I can't run a 20-year-old game at 60 FPS locked. It didn't do that on the hardware. Nothing wants to fucking work. I just want to just play a damn game. Nothing's working. Maybe that guy will give me a refund. Because I actually made a video advertising it, and I'm not sponsored or anything. I drove a lot of people to that program, and now the guy starts charging for it, and it just stops working. I almost had the infinite there. Oh, I got one rep of it. A little hard to play this on this controller. You have to super jump cancel after the Berserker Barrage, and you do Magic Series ending in Roundhouse. It breaks the flying screen deterioration. You can keep doing it.
Let's go, club. Ready. Fight.
Why doesn't this have macros? This fucking thing doesn't have anything. Why doesn't it have macros so I can put, like, punches and kicks? It doesn't let you. That's what makes this so hard to play. There's no 3P, 3K option. Sprite layer got all jacked up. I should stop trying to play this. Six button fighting games on these telescopic controllers. It just doesn't work. It's really awkward. That's why a lot of the modern games have the shortcut buttons, so that it's somewhat playable on controller. Fuck. I had it right there. I don't really care about winning. I'm just trying to land an infinite. Let's see if I could do Cyclopses. This is a little bit easier. Now you won't get in the corner. Yeah, you have to FSD with him. With his spears. One of the easiest infinites in the game. I think this is version 1. Version like 3, they took it out. 3 revisions for this, and then the next game came out in a year. I still don't understand the time frame of that. They did like 3 bug fixes and balance patches for this game. The next one was out in 97. That's worse than the patches they do now. I think the sequel to this was like 9 months after. Somehow there are 3 revisions for this game, which is nuts. Probably got arcade owners complaining that people were doing infinites and staying on the machine for like all day. That's the only reason I could think of. Yeah, it's too hard to play this on this controller. They didn't do that for any of the other ones either. All the other games just came out as is, as far as I know. They didn't mess with anything, but that's because the games after were really watered down. They made it a lot harder to deteriorate the flying screen and stuff. Do I have MSH on here? That's a pretty easy game to break. I don't think I put it on here. Nah, I only have XBSF. I don't know how they made so many balance patches, and then the next game still came out like barely a year later. And no one played the other one. No one played Marvel versus Street Fighter because it was so watered down. I remember when it came out, it died pretty fast because they took out all the cool shit. Almost all the infinites are gone and stuff. They made it harder to break, but took out a lot of the fun at the same time. Oh man, this music so good. Best soundtrack. Actually, yeah, that was version 1 I was playing. The version of X-Men vs. Street Fighter that's on the internet is version 1 mainly. The European one is like the parent ROM. I know that because I remember when they first decrypted the CPS2 like 20 years ago. It took them a long time to break the copyright protection. Which is a good thing because a lot of those games never came out on the console. AVP never came out. X-Men vs. Street Fighter, the only good port of it is on Saturn with the expansion cart. PlayStation version's ass. Never got released after that. The rank must be getting pretty high. The rank system in this game is really nuts. You play this game at a high level, you intentionally lose lives to lower the rank at certain points. I heard that was something they fixed in the PS4 version, but that game never, apparently it's never been on sale. I was on the Shmups Reddit a couple days ago and someone said it's like it's never gone on sale. So I check every time they do a sale. They won't port it to PC either, which sucks. I'd rather buy it over there, obviously. Apparently they fixed having to just blow up your ship to get the rank to go down. It's really weird watching high-level gameplay of this because you don't understand why they're blowing themselves up until you know that it's intentional to lower the rank. I think the rank system in this game is all weird. I have Escalute on here. Please tell me I do. I do not. I don't know how I skipped that one. That's one of my favorites. Ah! I'm busy. What happened? What happened?
Lumber, level up. Level up. Please continue. Good. Shot. Level up. Shot. Shot. Level up. Wonderful. Awesome. Level up. Awesome. Level up. Cool. Shot. Level. Shot. Shot. Level up.
Damn. Really wide hitbox from those onion ring projectiles. I've never actually played Bat Rider before. I like it a little better than Battle Garega though, because the bullets are a lot easier to read. In Battle Garega, they're kind of little small pixels. Batsugun on here too. I'll go grab my boxes on KOF at least. That's all I'm gonna do though. Let's grab the boxes since the Mantis stopped working. Grab my boxes and that's it. Go back to playing Boomer stuff. Probably pretty boring to watch me play this game anyways. Lately it's just been... hasn't been anything really going on. It's kind of just been the same thing every day. There's not going to be anything interesting happening in this game until the update in like 2 weeks. gonna grab these 100, grab my boxes, try to get the Ori card, and then I'm off this game. Kind of weird to drop like so many characters in a row, but then have like no content to go with it. Kind of just been going through the motions on this game. Still fun to play, but I imagine for you guys it's not very interesting to watch because there hasn't really been a new feature in a while. There's supposed to be like a new epic quest. There's supposed to be new imprint stones. Pinnacle of combat's in like 3 days anyway. I think that will be quite a bit more interesting to watch than this game right now. Not gonna throw me a bone here, game, huh? Nope. Trash cards. Expedite my exodus from this game. Again. Another one. Alright, well, that's all the KOF for today, folks. Wow. All those troll 5-star cards that serve no purpose. I'm gonna have to go to Pity to get Iori's card. I should be able to do that tomorrow, actually, if I spend like $5 or something. I think people would like to watch other stuff than that game anyway. The past few months, all they've added is characters. It's like all they've added to that game, which is fine. The characters definitely feel like they're pretty well designed. Like they're good for different parts of the game. Like Chrysalit makes the guild raid trivial to the point where it's actually fun to do. Am I gonna delete KOF? No. I'll still play it, but I don't think I'll play it anywhere near as much. Depends on what that next update has. Because all they've been doing is just adding characters nonstop, which I'm sure is great for their revenue, but there's not really a lot to go with it, and it's kind of getting to the point where if you've been playing for a long time like I have, you don't really need them all. That was the problem with the what's it called, that anime they did, Seven Deadly Sins or whatever. Those characters were good for like newbie accounts, but for people that have been playing for a long time, they didn't have much purpose. And the problem is they've just kept putting out characters nonstop since then. Very little content to go with it. Did it go outside? A lot of people are rage deleting the game though, because they're getting tired of. Let's just add a bunch of characters, and no one has any rubies in the game. The economy in that game is worse than our real world economy. You play every day and you farm every possible ruby, unless you have luck to the point where you should stop playing anyway and go enter the real world lottery. You're gonna have to spend money, and they're not giving people any time to breathe. And that's kind of the problem. And it's been like that for several months now. First it was in Athena. They were worth it. They were definitely worth it. They wanted to spend money on the game. Those characters are still very relevant. Some of the best characters in the game. But then they did that collaboration, and I think like only 2 of those characters get used at all. They've already been power crept. It's been like 2.5 months. And then after that, they did the boss syndrome with Chrysalid and Nightmare Geese. And then immediately after that ended, we get the new ones that are out now, Kyo and Iori. They're basically making it so it's impossible to save up. The KOF is a pretty generous game if you save up. If you save up enough to get the pity, then if you have decent luck, you can generally get the things you need. But it's literally impossible to do that when they add busted characters every month. They're not that generous with free currency. You have to spend money. And when you're pissing off whales, you know you're doing something wrong. I'm a whale on the game too. I've spent quite a bit on that game because I enjoy playing it, and it's kept me occupied during times like right now where there isn't really anything terribly interesting that I'm interested in playing. You know, and I don't mind spending money on shit that I play every day. Same thing, like same philosophy with programs I use. You know, I pay for XSplit, I pay for Mantis and stuff because, at least with Mantis until recently, it's very reliable and it served my needs and I use it every day. That's worth my money. But you can't expect people to endlessly pay for busted characters every month. Something's got to give at some point. You need to start, like, kind of slowing down a bit and adding some content. They tried adding that, like, co-op dungeon thing, but it was so buggy it didn't work. It was pretty cool in practice. It was actually kind of fun, but it soft locked, like, every time you did it. And the lag was worse than, like, playing Samurai Showdown. It's, like, basically unplayable. I don't know why they waste time with stuff like that. The netcode can't handle that kind of thing. And you know what's bad when the lag causes it to break? It's not just standard lag where it's like, it's really slow and unresponsive to play. It legit frees up the game. And soft lock it so you can't play anymore. We'll see what the June update holds. Hopefully they're not just gonna add more characters. Kind of getting to the point also where they have, like, it's cool how characters are good for different things. Some characters are good for PvP, which for someone like me is useless, but you know, they have their purpose in their own right. You have, like, Chrysalid, he's decent in the normal content, but what he's really good at is guild raid. You know, I do the guild raid every night over here now because it takes like 10 minutes, if even that. Sometimes 5 minutes if I'm lucky. Like, that's worth the money. The character has a very clear-cut purpose. You know, if you spend on the game or you get lucky or whatever, it's going to make certain parts of the game easier. At the same time, you can't keep doing that every single month. It's not possible to save up enough rubies to get all that stuff for free. You would have to spend money. And the rates are pretty bad, so unless you, like, max out some of those packages, statistically you have a pretty low chance. And the awakening system doesn't really help that either. Because to get their imprint stones, you need to get them to Awakening 3, which is 4 copies. Good luck doing that with free currency, not spending money. Definitely possible. People have done it, but thank you. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to use the cash shop on DMC, so that's kind of a bummer, but they did say that they were going to lower the heating of the phone, so maybe it won't be like Project or Punishing Great Raven where I can only play it for like 15 minutes. That's why I don't play that game anymore. I don't play it that often. So this phone throttles the CPU really hard when it gets hot. And stuff like this, it's fine. It doesn't make any difference at all. But when I'm playing like those more demanding games, it's unplayable. It gets really choppy. KOF ironically does not do that to me that much. Only in like the 3-on-3 content where all the characters are out. I've had that game on like all night farming sometimes. And when I get up in the morning, it's like completely fine. So I'm hoping Pinnacle of Combat's going to be like that when it comes back. But they did say that they're going to get it running on BlueStacks. So if it comes down to it, I'll just use that. Use that for the videos and then just play it over here. I'm not really going anywhere else right now anyway. Pretty much here and the game center a couple times a month. We'll see on the 10th. It's going to be the 10th my time. People have been giving KOF Rage 1 stars. Like that's going to do anything. Good night. I'm gonna feed them in about 25 minutes. Yeah. What's up? Yes, I know. I do that every night. I know. I know. Okay. Very rarely. Okay, thanks. Yes. motherfucker. I guess I'll do the immortal on KOF. I'll do that much. What? Huh? Oh, okay. Might as well grab the free 6 hammers. Don't do that much. Stop the phone. Yeah. Of course. Just wait, I'm gonna feed them all. He's fine. He's fine. GG. One team clear. Nice. A little unlucky there. My died at the end, but it happens a lot on this boss because his hurt box is like 1 pixel. The hurt box on that guy is really small, and he keeps moving around. Not very fun to fight. He got bodied. Are you eating now? Because I have to feed them soon.
Yep, yeah, I'm almost done cooking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. The hell? You don't want me to watch your stupid ads? All right. I freaking beg you to watch these ads, and then now it doesn't work. Okay. Come on. Nothing works in this game. Come on. They force you to watch them when they do the bingo events. They always do that one last because I can't stand commercials. I'd rather just pay to have no ads. All right, well, I'm done for now. I'm getting annoyed with everything. I'll see you guys later tonight. Fundraise if you want. I'll catch you guys later.